So the Black Ops 7 multiplayer beta is currently live, and today I wanted to make a video on what I think of it, kind of some good things and some bad things that definitely need fixed, right? So yeah, but I also wanted you guys to go down in the comment section below and let me know your guys' take on this. Just everything. Let it all out in the comment section. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, check out Mitch Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Code SPAZO for 5% off. So first I wanted to start with kind of the good, and then we'll get into the actual bad things. So first off, I'm a sucker for futuristic Call of Duties. Now, jetpacking has always kind of been a cool thing to me, but there were points that I didn't like it. I really do kind of like the futuristic aspect of Black Ops 7, but that it's still boots on the ground and not too crazy. You know, having the jetpacks is always cool, but it does steer a little bit away from the feeling of Call of Duty, right? So I definitely do enjoy that inside of Black Ops 7. Another thing that I really do enjoy about this game is the guns. The guns are very special, very unique. They all are pretty solid on the loadout side. The perks, the HUD to literally create your class is absolutely sick, right? I like how they made it the new loadout screen. It's pretty cool, where you have obviously your AR, your pistol, melee weapon, field upgrade, tactical, lethal, perks, all that good stuff. It's definitely pretty cool. I like how they changed it. Kind of made it look aesthetically better or just more pleasing to the eye. So it's definitely pretty cool as well. Now, this is probably gonna be a not common take, but I actually like the wall running and the wall jumping mechanic inside of the game. It's kind of cool because it helps you a lot and it can help you outplay a lot of other people, but it's not too crazy. Like the jetpacks, you could literally jetpack backwards, forwards, whatever it was in certain games, right? But you could be absolutely crazy with it, be all up in the air. Sometimes it would get pretty annoying, but being able to just jump and jump off a wall, it's actually pretty cool. I do enjoy the movement of this. Now they did do Omni movement again with Black Ops 7, so that's definitely very, very cool with it. It fits together, if that's what I'm saying. It takes a puzzle and it puts it together, and it actually feels pretty smooth to me. Now there are a few little things about it that need a little bit of change, but we must remember that this is the beta. This isn't like the final full release of the game. We are still a month away from that, so we can't really think of it as that. But overall, it's a very, very smooth game. I haven't had any connection issues. I haven't had any single graphical issue where I had to restart my game like in Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3. I had a ton of these issues, and no, my PC didn't change, my internet didn't change. It's just the game running has felt pretty good since I have started playing it. It's kind of nice to be able to play smoothly with no issues. Obviously, this is the Black Ops 7 beta, so there's not really much to it. The maps, they're okay, right? They're just all right. I really like the Forge. I like Cortex. Exposure is not really my cup of tea. I'm going to be completely honest. That map kind of sucks, but the other two are pretty cool. Everything feels pretty solid. The maps seem like they actually took time to develop. They don't seem super rushed. They don't feel like I played these maps a million times before. They actually feel like new stuff, which is a good feeling. If you guys watch a lot of my zombies videos, sometimes in my videos, I like to discuss that I do not like when Call of Duty just reuses things and throws them in the game and labels them as new that takes place of new content, right? So if they just basically remade maps, threw them in, instead of making new maps, that would kind of suck. Now with Black Ops 6, Black Ops 6 doesn't have a lot of good multiplayer maps, or at least they didn't on release. So it's kind of nice to play the beta and have a few good maps already, right? And we already know a ton of the other maps. Obviously, we don't have those yet. We're just in the multiplayer beta, but they are very, very good for the two that we have. The exposure, we're not going to count that one. I suck at exposure. I am just going to be completely honest here. Using a lot of different guns inside of the beta, and I can say, kind of going back to what we were just saying about the guns in the game, for some reason, obviously it's a Black Ops game, but these guns do give me a Black Ops kind of feel to the weapons. Now that might be confusing to some, and that might sound completely stupid to some, but from what I remember playing Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, I get the vibes when I'm playing and using these guns, whereas Black Ops 6, I'm going to be completely honest, it doesn't really come close when I play Black Ops 6. It kind of feels like I'm playing still a Modern Warfare era gun, or using that, or playing that type of game. So Black Ops 7 kind of feels so much better. Now I know the Battlefield 6 players are just going to be like, oh bro, you suck, you like Call of Duty, wow. I really do actually enjoy this beta, but don't you worry, we're about to get into the negative things of this beta right now. Black Ops 7 actually has some pretty big problems right now, and one being the skill-based matchmaking. Now, I don't mind skill-based matchmaking all the way, right? Like, I'm not like, oh, take it out of the game 100%. Yeah, I would love for them to completely remove it and have OG multiplayer return, where you play against anybody and everybody, no matter the skill level, but that doesn't really seem like it's gonna happen. But I will say, playing Black Ops 7's multiplayer beta, this multiplayer will not last if they don't do something about the skill-based matchmaking. Because I played my first game, which you guys seen earlier today on the YouTube channel. Obviously, if you guys are subscribed, you guys probably have seen it. But I played my first game, and after that, I was in lobbies that were out of this world. And I'm going to be completely honest, I'm an alright multiplayer player, right? But I'm no god. I haven't played multiplayer in a long time. So being automatically pushed into these lobbies, I was like, damn, dude, this is absolutely crazy. And I opened up Twitter, and everybody is kind of already talking about this. The thing needs to be turned down a little bit, or not so heavy. Now, there has been talks about that happening, but this game really needs it, especially when it comes to, let's say, for example, the movement inside of multiplayer. The movement is so advanced that it's really easy to learn it and get to very, very good with it and kind of become a movement god, right? And not everybody wants to play against that, just to be completely honest. Now, you could call it a skill issue, but I do the movement, you know, I jump off the walls, slide cancel, all this stuff. But some days I don't want to kind of have sweaty games. I kind of want to turn on a movie in the background, but still be able to grind my mastery camos. And if that is a problem, it's going to affect a lot more people than just me. But again, the skill-based matchmaking has to be turned down, or this Black Ops 7 multiplayer will not be as good as they want it to be. So next up is probably one of the most trending things about Black Ops 7 multiplayer right now, and it's actually the TTK. So this is kind of funny because it doesn't feel consistent at all. Now, one thing I do want is guns to kill quicker, obviously, than other guns. But there has to be a downside, and none of these guns have that downside, right? They kill extremely quick to the point where even if you're playing core, you have no chance. But, like I just said, it's very inconsistent. So sometimes you do. So something about the TTK seems a little bit too quick. Rather the damage dealt to the head, the damage dealt to the chest, the legs, feet, toes, pinky, I don't know. But it definitely does feel extremely quick and very much inconsistent. There's some guns inside of the Black Ops 7 multiplayer beta that are very, very broken because of the TTK inside of the game. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think the TTK should be turned down, or do you like it where it is? But I also do want to say is I do like the time to kill in this game as well. I think it just needs tweaked a little bit, but not too much to the point where it completely changes it. I just think maybe one more bullet. I don't know. It's hard to say because I have no clue what goes into that and how they would change it, but it definitely seems too quick for multiplayer. Now, if you guys remember back from Modern Warfare 2, whenever you went to slide, your gun would automatically go into tac stance. Now, that is a thing in Black Ops 7, I believe, if you don't have a iron or a optic on your weapon, which I think 100% that should be removed. I mentioned it in today's earlier video on the Black Ops 7 beta, but that is one of the most annoying things that I find inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. I don't really have an explanation as of why. I miss a crap ton of shots whenever I go to slide, and I slide a lot. That is one of the biggest mechanics inside of the Omni movement is slide canceling. You can slide left, right, backwards, forwards, whatever it is, but when your weapon goes into attack stance, it makes it very, very bad to actually do, especially when you're playing up against good players who don't miss their shots. If you miss, you're dead. There's no ties into the skill-based matchmaking in the TTK, right? But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about Black Ops 7's multiplayer beta? Overall, I am having a blast playing this game. I'm having a ton of fun. I'm super stoked for the entire release, and I'm super stoked for the zombies tomorrow. Expect a crap ton of videos. Make sure you guys turn on notifications and set it to all so you guys never miss out on any videos here on the channel. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, fellas. Peace.